Hi there guys, Riath, Rain and Yahya here from tabletopminis.com and welcome to our first 30k battle report. So we've been painting up the Betrayal at Calth box set and some extra bits from Forge World for Salamanders and World Eaters over the last few weeks, so quite excited to get our first game on the table. And you know, all the rules, or a lot of the rules, are quite new to us, especially all the Horus Heresy kind of Legion specific stuff and so on. So a bit of a learning process here, but it should be a lot of fun and I hope you guys enjoy. So here you go, let's show you the armies. Okay, so here is 1,000 points of Salamanders, and that is led by my chaplain here. My chaplain has a plasma pistol for an extra 15 points, so that brings him up to 100 points. And then we have a unit of 5 fire drakes, and they're upgraded with thunder hammers, and the sergeant, he's been upgraded with a master crafted thunder hammer, and they have dragon skill pattern storm shields. And then we have a contemptor dreadnought, and he has a Carey's pattern assault cannon, bringing him up to 190 points. And then we have 2 tactical squads. So the first tactical squad we have here of 10. The sergeant has a heavy chainsword, some melta bombs, and artificer armor, which brings his save up to 2+. And then the second squad, tactical squad here of 10 again. The sergeant has a combi weapon, which is a combi flamer, and melta bombs and artificer armor. And we've got a Legion Vexilla in that unit as well. So that brings the total up to 995. So for this 1,000 point battle, quite a small one to start with, should be pretty good. And that's the Salamanders.
Okay, and here we have the World Eater army led by a Legion Praetor over here in Cataphracti Terminator armor with a combi bolter and chain fist. We have 2 Legion tactical squads over here. They both have Vexillas. This squad sergeant over here, he has a combi flamer and melta bombs and artificer armor. The other sergeant has a heavy chainsword, melta bombs and artificer armor. Then we have a Contemptor Mortis dreadnought over here with 2 Carey's pattern assault cannons. And finally we have a squad of 5 Red Butchers. The Devoured here, the sergeant guy, he's got 2 chain fists. And that is the World Eater army. It's 990 points.
Okay, and here we have the battlefield set up. And we're playing the Maelstrom mission, Contact Lost, where we start with 1 tactical objective, and then for every objective that we have secured at the start of turn, we can draw another tactical objective up to 6 being the maximum. So got the objectives here, objective 1 in the crater, and we have 3 up there, we have 2 on the bastion, number 4 over there by the pipes, number 6 on this building here, and number 5 over there. And we're saying that you need to be within an inch of a building to count as being able to secure that objective. And that is the battlefield. And we've rolled for our warlord traits, and for the Salamanders I rolled a 2, which is Master Tactician. And this is a special Space Marine Legion warlord traits table from the red books, the Horus Heresy red books. And that means that I can redeploy 1 of my units after we're finished deployment, but before we roll to see who starts. And for the World Eaters, because he has a Praetor, he rolled a 6 and he rolled a 1, because you can roll twice and then pick. Or is it roll twice and then you have to keep the second one?
No, you roll pick.
Yeah, so he's chose Child of Terra, which is the Warlord can reroll any failed rolls off of 1 in close combat. So that's pretty good for World Eaters. And yeah, that's Warlord. Okay, now rolling to see who gets to pick deployment first. So for the Salamanders, okay, roll dice.
Salamanders?
And we get a 4, and for the World Eaters, a 3. So Salamanders to deploy first, and then the World Eaters. Okay, so Salamanders are deployed, and we have 1 tactical squad here. We have our Fire Drakes up here. Now on this side we have the Contemptor Dreadnought, another unit of 10 tactical marines, and the Chaplain. And now it's World Eaters to deploy. And that's the World Eaters deployed, and they've got 1 tactical squad over here with the Praetor. And on the building up there we have another tactical squad. Looks like they're holding objective 5. And then down here we have the 5 World Eater butchers, the Red Butchers, and the Dreadnought, the Mortis Dreadnought with double carries assault cannons, so a bit of a threat there. And that is deployment over. And now, because my warlord trait allows me to redeploy one unit, then I can choose to do that now. So I've used my warlord trait and I've took my tactical marines from this side and I have moved them into the middle to join part of my marine swarm here, because he doesn't really have any threats over that side of the table, so I think having the deck in the middle will probably serve me better. So that is deployment over.
Yep.
And now it's time to roll. Do you want to try and seize the initiative?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so let's roll a dice and
This is my
I need to roll.
and use a 6 here.
Come on, 6.
Aha! So it's Salamanders to go first. Okay, so we have this objective here, number 6. So, and mysterious objectives. Let's see what it is. So roll dice. A 6, which is a grav wave generator. Any unit attempting to charge a unit in control of this objective subtracts 2 from its charge range to a minimum of 0 and is cumulative with the penalty for charging through difficult terrain. So that's pretty cool. That's a grav generator. And now we'll draw our tactical objective card. So it's just one card. And that is assassinate. So score 1 victory point if at least one enemy character was removed. So the only character you have is the Praetor over there. So I need to kill him. So start a movement, and my fire drakes are going to move up 6 inches to up here. So I can get this objective next turn, number 3. And now my Contemptor, he's going to move forward 6 inches, which I'll put him up here. And now the Marines, they're going to come out and move up 6 inches, so we're here. Now my Praetor, my Chaplain's going to move 6 inches just to over here. I'm going to use him to cover objective 6. And now this other tactical squad, they're going to move up 6, so I'll bring them up here. So my tactical marine blob over here in the middle. And that is the end of my movement. Now my Chaplain's going to run, so let's give him a d6 extra inches. 4 inches, so we'll take him just over here. Okay, now my Contemptor is going to fire his Kerry's assault cannon at the Praetor over there. So bliss skill 5, that's 6 shots hitting on a 2+. And that is 5 hits. And that's strength 4 against toughness 4, so that's a 4+ to wound here, and he's not looking out, sir. So that is 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And that's 2+ saves.
Yep, 2+ save, Terminator armor. And that's 1 wound.
1 wound.
So he's down to 2 wounds. So he's down to 2 wounds. And now his twin-linked bolter. So that is a 3+ to hit. Oh, sorry, 2+ to hit, which it does. And then strength 4 against toughness 4, that's a 4+. Which we make, and that's a 2+ save for the Praetor. Which he makes. And now these 10 Marines here, they're going to shoot their bolt guns at the unit of tactical Marines over there. So that's 10 dice, and we're hitting on 3s here. And that is 8 hits.
With 2 6s.
Yeah, good one.
And 1 5.
And now 4+ to wound. And that is 3. So that is 3+ saves. And 1's dead. 1 Marines took off.
1 Marine took off.
And now the other tactical squad here, the 3 Marines here, have got line of sight to the tactical squad over there. So we're hitting on 4s. Or sorry, we're hitting on 3s. So that is 2 hits. We're wounding on 4s. And that's 1 wound and a 3+ save. And he makes it. And I forgot before that actually all Salamanders, they've got a rule called Nocturne Born, which means that they run and charge. They -1 inch to their run and charge. So I'm actually going to move my Chaplain back 1 inch.
So that's shooting over, and there's nobody within 12 inches, nobody I can assault, and no psychic, so it's into turn 1 for the World Eaters.
Okay, start off turn 1 for the World Eaters. I'm gonna pick a tactical objective here, and we get secure objective 3. Objective 3 is that one over there. That doesn't look too likely. There's some fire drakes there, so I guess now we're rolling from a serious objective, number 5 here. And we get a 3, and that is Skyfire Nexus, so that's Skyfire over there. Not too useful in this game. Okay, and now into movement. My Contemptor here, he's going to move up 6 inches. Like now that. The Red Butchers here, they're going to move up 6 inches. Just over here to the crater. Like that. Okay, now the Praetor, he's going to move up 6 inches. So that will put him just here. I'm going to move these tactical marines just up next to the Praetor. Over here. Okay, and that's that for the movement phase. Now into the shooting phase. Okay, these 8 tactical marines, the sergeant isn't in range, are going to fire at this squad of Salamanders tactical marines. So that's 8 shots, hitting on 3s, 3+. So that's 5 hits and wounding on 4s.
And he got 2 hits.
And so 1 wound,
3+ save.
3+ save. So that's 1 dead.
1 marine's dead.
Yeah. Okay, now my Legion Praetor is going to shoot his combi bolter at that same Salamander squad, needing a 2 to hit, which he gets, and 4 to wound, which he doesn't. So nothing. Now the Dreadnought here, he's going to run. He runs 1 inch. Wow. That puts him just there. Okay, and so that's going to be the end of World Eaters, turn 1. So into Salamanders, turn 2.
Salamanders turn 2, and we have Assassinate from the previous turn, and we are controlling objective 3, 2, and 9. Our troops down there. So we need to draw 3 more cards. So let's see what we get. Okay, Domination. Score a D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the table. And the next one is Secure Objective 2, which is this one over here, which we already have. And the final objective is Ascendancy. So score D3 victory points if you control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn. So it looks like we might be able to make that one and Secure Objective 2. So start the movement now, and my Terminators are just going to come around the building here. So they're going to use the building for a little bit of cover. And just bring them up here. And now these tactical marines, they're just going to move 6 inches across to here. And my Dreadnought, he's gonna move across 6 inches to here, just moving back a little bit into the side. And the final squad here is gonna move forward just to in line of sight of his Marines over there, but trying to kind of stay out of line of sight of his Marines up there. So hopefully we can do some damage to this group of tactical Marines without taking too much damage next turn. And that's the end of our movement. So our Terminator's up there, and we've got a nice little formation here to lay away some fire into that tactical squad over there, and also kind of blocking a bit of using this bastion as cover from his marines and dreadnought over there. So we'll start with this unit of tactical marines shooting at the tacticals over there. And these two guys are within 12 inches, so they can rapid fire, so they get an extra shot each, but they can't charge, but they're not planning on charging anyway. So that's 12 shots, and we're hitting on 3s here. So that is 9 hits, and now we're wounding on 4s. And that is 7 wounds. So 7 3+ saves. So 7 3+ saves here.
Come on.
Ooh, and that is
4 dead.
4 dead. Not bad shooting. And now this tactical squad here is going to shoot at the remaining 5 marines in that tactical squad. So that is 9 bolt gun shots, hitting here on 3s. And that is 5 hits. Wounding on 4s. And that is 3 wounds and 3+ saves. So 3+ saves here. Okay, and so another 1 dead. Which I think is Sergeant, yeah. And finally the Contemptor here, he's going to shoot his Carries Pattern Assault Cannon at the 4 remaining Marines there. So that's 6 shots, and we're hitting here on 2s. Let's go 5. Oh, that's not too great. So that's 4 hits. Now we are strength 4, so wounding on 4s. Ooh, and nothing there. That was pretty bad. Now the twin-linked bolter in his hand weapon. Gonna shoot at the Marines as well. So that is hitting on 2, which it does. Strength 4, wounding on 4s. And that doesn't do anything either, so nothing from the Dreadnought there. Just doing a leadership test now for the tactical squad.
And but I can re-roll that because of the Vexilla.
Okay.
And they pass.
So there's no assault to be made, and that brings us to the end of the turn. And we have we have all 3 objectives here secured. So we get Ascendancy, and we also get objective marker 2. So yeah, these 2 objectives we have. And that's a D3 victory points. So see what that is? 2 victory points. So not bad turn. And into turn 2 for the World Eaters.
Okay, start of turn 2 for the World Eaters now. I'm gonna take an objective card. And objective 2. Is that oh, no, that's the middle one. Okay, now into the movement. My Dreadnought's gonna move up 6 inches. It's towards objective 4 there. Next, the Red Butchers are gonna move up 6 inches towards the middle there. Next, my Praetor is going to move up 6 inches. And then this tactical squad's going to move up 6 inches as well. Now these guys are just going to move down the building, to the bottom, down here. Okay, so that is the end of the movement phase. Okay, into shooting now, and my Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought here, he's going to shoot his 2 Carries Assault Cannons at the Salamander tactical squad there. That's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 2s. And 9 hits. Yeah, 9 hits. And wounding on 4s. Any 6s here, and it's instant death for them. 1 6, so 1's dead, and
3 saves.
3 saves to make.
3 plus.
3 plus. And another 2, so 3 dead.
So I'll take these 3 off, and that's a morale check for these guys.
Yeah. Okay, now these 4 tactical marines are going to shoot this squad of tactical marines. It's 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
3s, yeah.
3 hits and wounding on 4s. All wound, so that's 3 4+ saves.
Okay, 3 4+ saves.
Yeah, 3+ saves, sorry.
Go on.
And 2 dead. So closest. Okay. And next, these 2 here are going to shoot at the same squad over there. So it's 2 bolters that are in range, hitting on 3s. Both hit, wounding on 4s. And nothing, so nothing there. Okay, and next I'm just going to run my Praetor here. He gets a 2. So I'm just going to move him just about 2 inches just here. Just put him there. So that's it for the shooting phase. Assault phase, I'm not making any charges. And so that's going to be the end of World Eater's turn 2. So into Salamander's turn 3.
Okay, so start turn 3, and we now have 2 objectives because number 2 is contested. So we can draw 2 more cards. So we have behind enemy lines, 1 victory point if one of your scoring units is within 12 inches of the opponent's table edge. And our second one is overwhelming firepower. So if an enemy unit was completely destroyed during the shooting phase of your turn, then you get a victory point. So that's pretty good. I'll start the movement, and my fire drakes, they're going to move up 6 inches to just over here. And now these marines are going to move forward 6 inches, so brings them up to here. And actually we lost 25% of our units here last turn, so need to make a morale check for that. So for these guys, leadership 9, and they're fine. And these guys also lost 25%, so and they pass, so they're okay. And now these guys are going to move 6 inches just up here next to their buddies. And our dreadnought is going to move forward to just here. And my chaplain is going to move up 6 inches to just up here. So shooting now, and this unit of 7 marines, they're going to rapid fire at the remaining 4 tacticals over there. So that is 14 shots, and we're hitting on 3s here. So do you want to roll them? Oh, so that 1, 2, that's 9 hits.
And
Okay.
3 6s.
And 3 6s. So do you want to roll?
All of them?
Actually, that was 10 hits. Okay, 10 hits. Now roll all of them. Yeah. Wounding here on a 4+. 3 wounds. Good job.
3+ save.
Okay, so 3+ saves. And 2 are dead. So not bad.
So 2 of them are dead.
Yeah, so he's down to 2 marines. Now this other tactical unit here, they're going to shoot them remaining 2 marines, and we've got 3 here that can rapid fire. So hitting on 3s. And pretty good. Now wounding on 4s. You want to roll all of these now?
All of them.
Yep.
And these?
Yep. Wounding on 4s. So we need 4 more. And we get 3 wounds. So 3 3+ saves. Ooh, and 2 dead. So that is another 2 dead.
That's first blood to you as well.
First blood, and also this one objective here that is overwhelming firepower. So destroy unit in your shooting phase. So that's pretty good. Another 2 victory points there. And now the Contemptor Dreadnought is firing his Carey's assault cannon at that tactical squad there. So that's 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 4s. And 2 wounds.
And the 6 is rending.
Oh
so
yes, the 6 is rending, so that's 1 dead.
1 dead. Sergeant.
And that's Sergeant dead. And then 1 3+ save, which he makes, so just 1 dead there. And the twin-linked bolter hitting here on 2, which it does, wounding on a 4, which it also does, and a 3+ save. And he makes. And that is the end of the shooting phase. So, no charges to be made, no assault, so it's into turn 3 for the World Eaters. There's no morale checks either, I don't believe. No, so yep, turn 3 for the World Eaters.
Start of turn 3 for the World Eaters. We're going to take 2 tactical objectives because we have 2 objectives secured at the moment. So that's secure objective 4 and secure objective 4 again. Okay, that should be pretty easy. We've got our Dreadnought on the objective 4 over there. And movement, our Praetor is going to move 6 inches in this direction towards objective 4. Next, the Red Butchers are going to move up 6 inches towards Tactical Marines over there. Hopefully going to get charge in. Now my Contemptor, he's going to move 6 inches over to this crater over here. Okay, and into the shooting phase, and I'm actually going to run with my Praetor first, see if I can get him over to objective 4. He needs the 3 to make it. 4, sorry, to make it. So here we go. Oh, 6! Okay, so he is going to be there. So that's 6 inches. Yeah, so that pretty much puts him. I'll move him over here. Okay, and next, the Dreadnought here. He's going to shoot this Tactical Marine over here. He's got line of sight too and is in range. So that's 6 attacks. Need another dice. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. And
5 hits.
5 hits, wounding on 4s.
And rending here.
Yeah, rending. And so that's 3 wounds.
3+ saves.
Plus save
Oh,
and
make all of them.
oh yeah.
So
okay, so nothing there. Okay, and next these 9 Tactical Marines are gonna shoot at this squad over here. And so that's 9 shots, hitting on 3s.
6.
6 there. And
6.
so that's 7 hits, wounding on 4s. And so that's
2 wounds.
2 wounds,
3+
Let me-
save.
3 plus save,
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
and
okay,
1 dead. So that's the closest, that guy. Finally. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the shooting phase. Okay, now into the assault phase. I'm going to declare a charge with my Red Butchers onto this Tactical Marine squad over here.
Okay.
So he's going to fire Overwatch, yeah. So that's
6 shots.
6s
Hitting
to
on
hit.
6s. Come on, 6s. Yeah.
Okay, so
we got
1 goes
one.
off,
6.
and that's going to
Okay,
be a 4 plus to wound. 4 plus to wound.
One
Yeah.
dice.
That was 1 5.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
wounds.
yeah, so that's a 2 plus save for Red Butcher,
Come on, kill the Terminator.
which he makes. Okay, so now rolling charge distance. I can re-roll this, so I've got two chances at it. And I get it on the first roll. Okay, nice. So they are in.
All of them? Oh, okay.
Because I rolled a 9 there, I can 3 inches more, so put some over here.
No.
Like that. Okay, and now for the pile-in. I'm going to pile in 3 inches. So I can move this guy over here. And this guy I'll move just over here. Okay, and now he's piling in. Okay, now him to attack first because he's got the higher initiative. So that's 2 attacks for the sergeant and
Chainsword.
with his heavy chainsword and how many?
6 normal Marines.
6 normal Marines.
Okay, so that's 8 attacks.
So-
hitting on 3s because of their
The
special.
white is the sergeant.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s,
And that is 5 hits.
5 hits. Wounding on 4s.
And wounded on 2s for the heavy chain sword. Which is
Oh
the
yeah,
white
for the heavy chain sword is 2.
And
And
that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
And
2 plus save. Which doesn't make 1, but I have a 6 plus feel no pain. Which doesn't make, so that's 1 wound on the red butchers. Okay, so now it's time for the butchers to attack. They have 16 attacks, hitting on 3s and rerollable because they have hatred.
Lucky rerollable.
Yeah, lucky I can reroll that.
That is a lot of misses, man.
Quite a few misses.
Another 2.
Yeah. So reroll these.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Wow! Look,
Bad
whoa! Look how many 1s that is. That is crazy. All right.
9 hits.
All right, 9 hits. Wounding on 2s.
2s, yeah.
Okay, so 8 wounds. Okay, so that's 8 wounds. So that's the whole unit wiped out there.
7 of them dead.
Yeah.
That terrible rolling.
Yeah, and since they've got Bloodlust, they have to consolidate to the nearest modelled enemy unit they can harm, which will be this unit over here. So they're gonna move up to them. And actually here they have to move back 1 inch because we just found out they have to be 1 inch away from enemy model. So that'll put them just over here. Like that. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be the end of the assault phase and the end of World Eater's turn 3. That went better than expected actually. Managed to wipe out that unit there. So into Salamanders turn 4.
Okay, so turn 4 for the Salamanders, and we're getting some action in the middle here. So we've still got 2 objectives, number 3 and number 6. So we'll draw 2 cards here. We have secure objective 1, which is over here. Ooh, don't know about getting that. I kind of need my thunder hammers in the fray over there. And number 2, demolition. So score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 gun emplacement or enemy building was destroyed during your turn. So that's not applicable. So draw another one. Secure objective 5, which is the one up there. That's also quite unlikely. So I'll start by moving my fire drakes 6 inches. So I'll just move them around to here. Get them ready for a charge. And that's going to be it for movement. So we are into the shooting phase. Actually, before I get into the shooting phase, I forgot that my sergeant here has a combi flamer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up here and get him in a nice little position here to see if we can fry us some butchers. So start the shooting, and we'll start with our one-use combi flamer. So that covers all 5 Terminators. And because we're Salamanders, we get a +1 strength to all of our flame weapons. So it's normally strength 4, but it's strength 5 now against toughness 4. So we're wounding here on 3+. So let's see how many we get. Oh, and what a roll. Pretty terrible. Okay, so 2 wounds and AP 5, so 2+ save. And they both make it. Yep. So that was quite an anticlimax there. And now the other 5 Marines here, they're going to rapid fire their bolt guns at the butchers. So that's going to be 10 attacks, and we're hitting here on 3s. And that is 7 hits. We're wounding on 4s, strength 4 against toughness 4. Oh, pretty terrible. So that's 2 wounds and 2+ save. So let's see. Oh, and 1 failed. But you get a feel no pain, don't you?
I do actually get a feel no pain.
For that one wound.
Oop.
Do you want to roll that again?
Yeah.
Okay, roll again. And that's 1 wound, so that is one of the butchers dead because there's 1 on 1 wound there. Nice. And now the Contemptor Dreadnought here is going to shoot with his Kerry's pattern assault cannon at the red butchers. So that's 6 shots hitting on 2s here. And the 5 hit. Strength 4 against toughness 4, so wounding on 4s. And that is 2 wounds. Oh, 1/6. So
yeah,
that's
1/6.
rending.
But I get an
That's
invuln save
AP2, so an invuln save there.
off a 5+, which I make.
Oh no. Okay, and the other wound, a normal 2+ save. Aha!
I
But
get
you
feel
get
no
feel no pain.
Yeah,
That was horrendous. These red butchers are just not dying. Okay, and he's still got his twin-linked bolt gun, so that's hitting on 2+, and wounding on 4s, which it does.
2+,
Aha! And feel no pain.
6+.
That is so cheese.
Nice.
So cheese. But he makes it. Okay, so next my centurion here, or my chaplain, is going to shoot his plasma pistol at the red butchers there. So Blistical 5 hitting on 2s, and he makes it. And that's strength 7 against toughness 4, so wounded on 2+. Oh, and it's a 1, so it didn't wound there. Bad roll in here. So that brings us into the assault phase, and now the fire drakes here charging the red butchers. And that is 10 inches. So move them in here. Hopefully my guys can get some payback now. And we had a 10-inch charge, so plenty of space to get these guys in. And the dreadnought here, he's gonna charge also. Okay, so start off the combat, and we start with Contemptor Dreadnought at initiative 4. And it gets an extra attack because we charged, so that is 3 attacks. And we're hitting on 3s here. And that's 2 hits. Its strength is ×2 because it's Dreadnought close combat weapon, so that's strength 14. So that is wounding on 2s. 2 6s, which is 2 wounds. And invulnerable saves for the Terminator. So 2 5+ saves here. Oh, and double 6 again.
Wow.
So both saved.
Nice.
Wow. These butchers are getting so lucky. Okay, so next we're going to do initiative step 1, and the fire drakes here. We've got 4 attacks from the sergeant, and we've got 3 from the rest of them, and they're all hitting on 3s here. And it's mastercrafted sergeant's thunderhammer, so we can reroll them too. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not bad. Quite a lot of hits there. Okay, now we're wounding on 2s here because we're strength 8 with thunderhammers. So they get instant death. And that is, wow, that is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 wounds.
Yeah.
And you get 5+ invuln.
Yeah.
And then a 6+ feel no pain. So 5+ invuln, so that's these saved. So that is 7 wounds go through, and then you get a 6+ feel no pain.
Ooh.
I think they might get wiped out here. 7.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds that are instant death. So that is all 4 of them wiped out.
So,
but because it's initiative step 1, they get to attack back.
Now,
yeah, so they attack as well, but then they're wiped out. Okay, now these 3 Terminators, Red Butchers, the Sergeant and the other 2 attacking the Fire Drakes. The other one here can't do any damage to the Dreadnought because he's got a power axe, so his strength's only 5. So that is 4 attacks from the Sergeant, and they're hitting on 4s here. So,
and 6 from the other guys.
Yep, and rerollable because of hatred. Okay. Not a great roll there. Hatred's really good though. Okay, and
yeah, so
okay, now the power axes are wounding on 3s.
yeah,
And the fists are, the chain fists are wounded on 2s. Okay, so nothing there. These are
I get on a 4th.
These are the instant death ones.
Yeah.
So I've got an invulnerable save of 4+. Okay, so that's one fire drake's
they're
dead.
AP2 anyway, so
Yeah,
these guys.
AP2, so
yeah.
straight through to the invulnerable save.
Yeah.
And vulnerable for the other 3. So that is that's 2 wounds there and 1 instant death. So 2 fire drakes are dead. So let's take 2 of these drakes off. And the butchers are dead as well. All of them wiped out. So pretty malicious combat there with all them power weapons going off. Yeah, Terminator armor didn't save anybody. And that's the end of the assault phase. So we lost more than 25% there. So testing on leadership 9, which we make on 7. So no problems there. And that brings us to the end of round 4 for the for Salamanders, and we're into round 4 for the remaining World Eaters.
Okay, start of turn 4 for the World Eaters. Gonna pull some objectives here. 2 objectives. We get no prisoners, score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was completely destroyed during your turn. If you completely destroyed between 3 or 5, then you get D3 victory point, roll D3 victory points. And second one is secure objective 1, which is this one. It's a bit far away, so yeah, I don't think that'll happen. So yeah, okay, so into movement. First of all, I'm gonna move the Dreadnought 6 inches over here. And then I'm just gonna move my tactical squad just back a bit on it. Try and keep away from them fire drakes. Move them back here. Now I'm just going to move Praetor 6 inches over here. That's going to be it for the movement phase, so into the shooting phase. Okay, I'm going to start by firing the 2 Keres pattern assault cannons at the fire drakes over here. That's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 2s. And
4 ones.
4 ones, Okay, and the wounding
4s?
on 4s, yeah, wounding on 4s. Any 6s, it's rending. 1 6.
Okay, so this one we get a 4+ invulnerable,
Yeah.
which we don't make, so that's 1 wound.
1 wound, and that one. You need to take one normal save of a 2+, right?
Yeah.
Which you make, yeah. So that's just 1 wound there on one of the fire drakes. Next, my Praetor, he's going to run towards that bastion over there, and he gets a 1. So. He just moves up here. 1 next. My 9 tactical marines are going to shoot the fire drakes as well, so that's going to be 9 shots, hitting on 3s. And not great. So 4 hits, wounding on 4s. And 1 wound.
2+ normal save,
Yeah.
which we make.
Yeah, so nothing there. That shooting wasn't as effective as I thought it would be. Only managed to do 1 wound on them fire drakes. So yeah, that's the end of my shooting, and no assaults to be made. And so that's the end of my turn. So into turn 5 for the Salamanders.
So turn 5 for the Salamanders, and we already have 5 objectives, so we can only draw 1 more this turn. And we have secure objective 6, which is this one just here. Nice. So start movement, and my Dreadnought, he's going to move back here 6 inches. Get line of sight onto that Praetor. See if we can do. He's down to 2 wounds. See if we can maybe finish him off, but I doubt it. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Fire drakes. They're going to move up 6 inches towards the tactical marines. Maybe I can get a lucky charge here. My tactical marines are going to move up 6. And now I'm going to start the shooting with my tactical marines here. I'm going to use Fury of the Legion, which means that they can basically double their attacks in the shooting phase, but then they can't shoot next turn. So they're going to get 12 shots here on them tactical marines over there. And we're hitting on 3s. And we are wounding on 4s. So that is 6 wounds and 3+ save.
Plus saves, yeah.
And that is 2 dead.
Yeah.
So, not too bad for six guys shooting, I think. And next, the Contemptor here is going to shoot his Kerry's assault gun cannon at the Praetor. So that's 6 shots, hitting on 2+. And 4 hits, wounding on a 4+. And any 6s here rend. And we get 1 rending shot.
So that's going to be an invuln save.
Yep. What's invuln? Is it a
5+.
5+? Which he makes, so no damage there. And finally his twin-linked bolter, that's hitting on 2+. And wounding on 4, which it doesn't do, so no damage from the shooting there. So into the assault phase now, and we're going to try and charge with our fire drakes. Charge them.
Declaring with them, yeah?
Yeah, I'm declaring a charge with the fire
Overwatch.
drakes. Okay, so Overwatch from them 7 Marines there. So firing snapshots here on hitting on 6s. And there's 1 hit, wounding on a 4+, which it doesn't do. So now rolling charge range here, I need 10 inches to make it into base to base. Oh, and we don't do it on a 4, so they just stay where they are. And that's the end of the assault phase. And tactical objectives, we had secure objective 6, which we get because of our chaplain down there. And that is into turn 5 for the World Eaters.
Okay, start of World Eaters turn 5. We're going to draw 1 card because we hold only 1 objective right now, and that's Blood and Guts. Score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was completely destroyed during the assault phase of your turn. Okay, so yeah, not sure about that. Okay, into the movement phase, and I'm just going to move my Dreadnought back just over here, just under 6 inches. Next, I'm just going to move my Marines back, try and keep them away from them fire drakes. Let's move them over here.
Just leave it, it'll clear itself up probably.
Then I'm going to move my Praetor 6 inches to the Bastion. So that is the end of the movement phase and into the shooting phase. Okay, so first we're going to shoot with the Dreadnought here onto the fire drakes. It's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 2s. And that's...
Again, 4 1s.
4 1s again. Same thing happened last turn.
4s.
Wounding on 4s, yeah. Any 6s here are rending. And no 6s.
So 4+ invulnerable.
4.
Actually, sorry, I can do 2+.
Yeah, 2+ saves. 4 2+ saves. And 1. So
yeah.
so that's 1 fire drake dead there.
Yeah.
That guy there. Okay. Okay, and next I'm gonna shoot with Fury of the Legion with my tactical marines onto the fire drake. So it's going to be 14 shots, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s.
Two plus saves.
2+ saves for the...
And they both make it.
And they both make it. The fire drakes are tough.
2+ armor for you.
Okay, so at the end of the shooting, no salt to be made, and that's going to be the end of my turn 5. So, okay, so now we have to roll to see if the game continues on a 3+. Oh, okay, so
That's the end of the game. So now we need to count victory
yeah,
points.
that's the end of the game. So we're just going to count victory points now. Okay, so for the Salamanders,
Yeah, we had secure objective 2. We had 2 points for this one. Overwhelming firepower, secure objective 6, and we also had first blood.
and
so
First Blood, yeah.
3 that takes us up to
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, and you didn't manage to slay my warlord,
No.
so you didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 6, and I think
So
you had
you're at 6.
Yeah.
So we'll just count mine
For
now.
the
For the World Eaters, we got secure objective 4 and secure objective 2. So that's 3 objective points we got. So
Salamander's victory.
so yeah, that's a victory for the Salamanders.
First
So
30 game.
yeah, so we'll just get into a quick post match.
So there you go, guys. That was our first game of Horus Heresy 30k. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was really good. It felt like really nicely balanced, because our armies are quite similar, although they're different legions. You know, we're using, like, I've got 5 fire drakes, you've got 5 butchers.
Like all the, you know, unique rules for each legion. It makes it very interesting.
Yeah. And once we get, you know, we've got more like ravagers and pyroclasts and all that stuff, it will get even more legion flavor. But I thought it was really cool. Like, you know, there wasn't so much firepower on the table that, you know, it was in 1 or 2 turns all over. I thought even down till the last
what was it?
turns,
in the second turn, I lost my first squad. Was it second or third turn?
Yeah, but every turn we were kind of, you know,
you hiding your tactical marines behind the buildings.
I thought that was quite good. I was quite impressed with my strategic genius there, kind of staying away from your dreadnought there.
Mortis.
And when I had that little V of all the marines in the middle,
I just couldn't get a shot on with my mortis, like.
But oh boy, man, them red butchers when they got into combat.
Them red butchers on the charge are absolutely devastating.
And you forgot about the extra attack for charging. But even then, they still wiped out the whole unit. So.
And if I had got that on the fire drakes, that would have done some serious damage.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad the fire drakes did the business. First time using them.
But I know for next game to save them for the big stuff like fire drakes.
Yeah. I think getting the charge, getting that extra attack is quite important.
Won't squander it on tactical marines.
You just wanted to get them in combat though, didn't you?
Yeah, true.
But that was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. I can't wait till we get the tanks on board.
Yeah, we got tanks coming, Spartans, Sicarans, Rhinos.
Yeah, I think, you know, the Terminators, they're a little bit immobile.
Yeah.
So having like transport to get them about the battlefield is pretty well needed.
That was a bit of a problem for me when I deployed all my red butchers on this side of the table. It took me like 3 turns just to get in a close combat.
Yeah, well, because they're cataphracti armor, they can't run, can they?
They can't run.
So moving 6 inches is quite limited.
Land Raider or Spartan to get them in and move them about.
Definitely. So that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This is the first of many of our 30k battles, and, you know, I think we're going to continue expanding our armies and you know, getting more and more involved in the Horus Heresy, because it's so exciting. You know, all the flavor behind it, the story is great. So and you know, the game's playing out really nicely as well. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, or check us out on tabletopminis.com. And if you'd like to support our channel, we have a Patreon campaign, and much appreciate all the support that we get from all our patrons. It certainly helps us continue to make these videos and you know, buy new equipment, new miniatures, and keep expanding what we're doing. So until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
See ya.